Good morning, world.
Good morning.
So I'm a little slap happy. I did have coffee this morning, but Cedric's here, not just to do this episode, but he's been helping me move stuff. I was going to cuss, Cedric, but you didn't want me to cuss.
That.
But we're putting our house on the market, so I am doing 21 years of projects in 3 weeks, Cedric. And then Cedric and I are headed out to Tennessee with our families. So go ahead, Cedric. Read the comment.
Okay. Wow. Are you that stupid friend that helps people move?
little punchy today.
Actually, we're doing a reaction today, and we are doing Samson, and we actually got a lot of comments. I'm gonna read two here because they're back to back. This is from Linus Blinus, and it said Samson just dropped. Oliver Anthony of rap. Samson price hike.
Oliver Anthony.
And this is also from Christopher Morris, who says Samson's back, guys. Price hike. Please react to it when you both get a chance. Still desperately want to get him his recognition. Well, you guys, you asked for it, you got it. We're going to do Samson price hike. Stay tuned. I'm Cedric.
And I'm Brian, and this is Cedric and Brian. Cedric, thank you for that nice intro there with the comments.
Well, I'm too tired. I'm trying
to
get my energy up after all this moving you've had me do.
That's so much crap going on.
Actually, it's kind of entertaining because you think things are going place, then your wife tells you, nope, it goes there.
Yeah, I know. And Cedric says, just listen to your wife.
I just stand there and listen to whatever she says.
So he doesn't have my back, of course. So we are going to do price hike. This was requested on our regular comments of our YouTube, but if you'd like to donate, right here, Venmo, and I also have Cash App in the description for those of you who like Cash App. We do appreciate it because it does help us grow this channel.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes.
All right, you ready?
I'm ready. Let's do
Headphones
this.
on.
Man.
Let's see.
This is how we do it. This is how we react.
Oh, I hear Cedric through the headset. How exciting.
Melodious tones.
Okay.
Is your phone off?
Yep, my phone is off. Unless a family member does it and then it comes through. All right, here we go. Price hike by Samson. So he has a quote here. We're growing the economy from the middle out and bottom up, lowering costs for hard-working families and making smart investments in America. That's Bidenomics. Joe Biden. He can't even come up with, he's a plagiarist. They found plagiarism throughout his career. And now he took Reaganomics and just put Biden in front of it.
He has more than one wife?
Stupid. Yeah. No, not a polygamist.
Oh.
All right, you ready? Let's hear some Samson. By the way, I do stop a lot.
You're just doing it to irritate people. Jeez.
I made a little money off of rap, but not enough to make me rich, yet I'm still backpacking. I made a little money off of rap, but not enough to make me rich, I'm in the same tax bracket. I made a little money off of rap, but not enough to make me rich, I mean it too. I just say that to say that I'm still down here in the real world, feeling everything with you, and I'm fucking pissed. I got a big bone to pick with all these motherfucking activists, all these rappers and actors and notable figures that act like they know how bad this shit is. I love being lectured and ridiculed about the fact that I don't have an electric vehicle, tweeting about climate change from your private plane while I pay an arm and leg to get some fuel. Thank God my car doesn't take premium. I'd have to get a second job just to break even. Then they cranked it up $3 and brought it down $2, and I'm supposed to be happy and act like I'm proud of you. And to add to injury, I got Kamala telling me I need to go electric and I have to act quick, and all it's gonna cost me is $50,000. Well, guess what? I don't have that, bitch.
Classic Samson.
Cedric didn't want me to cuss, but I'll put a warning before this. It is Samson.
That's what Samson does.
There's some colorful language in there. But he's just saying what we all know, Bidenomics. Throw a bunch of money into the system and think that it's... It reminds me of the insult that Tulsi Gabbard was on Joe Rogan, and people were asking, what are you doing about the fires? We're going to send everybody $700. Instead of $6 billion that they sent to Ukraine again. Yeah. But anyway.
I was going to touch on that. You're talking about Maui?
Yeah.
I'm sure we've all seen the video with Oprah and The Rock. And so they're asking for money. It says, so we have a multi-billionaire and a multi-millionaire asking us for money. It's like, why don't you get like 4 or 5 of the friends who are in the same tax bracket as you are? raise that money and be done with it.
Yeah.
And I got to look it up. Maybe you guys can help me. I know in the very beginning, Samson said he's backpacking. I don't know what that, I'm not used to the language when it comes to rap. I don't know if he's still like, I'm backpacking, like I'm still living day to day and check to check. I'm just following people.
Maybe he's being literal. He's living with a backpack out of his car. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, he's like, I'm making money, but I'm not making a lot of money.
Right. Well, and the key is you can make a little bit more money, but everything costs a lot more. So it doesn't matter. And this whole Bidenomics thing is so stupid. And,
I wonder what conditioner he uses in his hair.
I don't know. He's got free-flowing. It's almost a long hair. I mean, kind of a mullet because he's got a comb back. But anyway. Okay. All right, here we go.
And act like I'm proud of you, and to add to injury, I got Kamala telling me I need to go electric, and I have to act quick, and all it's gonna cost me is $50,000. Well, guess what? I don't have that, bitch. And even if I did, I would buy a big truck just to rub it in your face, because I don't give a fuck. I would put a big smokestack on the top of it and blow black smoke every time I open throttle it. And it's not because I hate the climate, it's because I don't trust you or the things you wish me to do. I would cut the floor out of the bottom of my car and start running like the Flintstones before I listen to you. I hate when people tell me they would rather not talk about it because they don't like to get political. I cannot afford supply shortages and high mortgages. It's not politics, all this shit is literal. That's money draining out of your bank account to make it work, to the point that it breaks you down and makes you hurt. Paying insane amounts, taken out of your savings. They promised that they were gonna save you. How? They made it worse.
Nice.
Oh, some good stuff here. So one, again, they want you, the rich people want you to buy electric vehicles. But there's two things with that. It's just so dumb. For one, yeah, you can buy a cheap electric vehicle for $50,000, or you can buy a gas car for $19,000 brand new. So I mean, you're never going to make up the money. Number one. Two, where do these people think that the electricity comes from that you're going to charge your car with anyways?
Well, like you said,
most of it comes from fossil fuels.
Well, that's what Fred Flintstone did for a living. I think he worked in the quarry, and he worked at Slate. Mr. Slate. That's Mr. Slate. Yeah. I still remember that stuff. That's scary. I think he was digging up all the stuff to make the electric cars, which happened millions of years later.
Yeah, millions of years later. There was something else he just said that, but I just forgot. Hold on.
But I also like the don't talk about politics. I hate when people say that. And I understand there's a time and a place for everything.
Everything's politics.
But if you don't, what's the saying? You better worry about politics because, trust me, politics is worried about you.
Oh, and I remember what he was talking about, things going up like interest rates. The key is, if you go back to the World Economic Forum and the one guy, Schwab, right? Yes. You know, you'll own nothing and like it. They keep raising these rates so that people can't buy new stuff because it costs too much, but the rich people can because they can pay cash. Mm-hmm. So now the rich people do it, and you have to rent from them. So they're pushing you into that. You will own nothing and be happy. Yes. Because they're raising these rates on you.
Right.
So, I mean, that's one reason. Obviously, the other reason is because they threw so much money into the system during, the pandemic that inflation had to happen. Mm-hmm. But anyway.
Did you rewind it?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
All this shit is literal. That's money draining out of your bank account to make it work, to the point that it breaks you down and makes you hurt. Paying insane amounts, taken out of your savings. They promised that they were gonna save you. How? They made it worse. We should be a flourishing nation, not a country with soaring inflation. There's nothing more infuriating than the fact that nobody takes blame for this poor demonstration. Like, what? It just happened like that? Nothing to do with your administration. You blamed it on Putin and called it his price hike, but shit was going up way before the invasion. Now, how does that work? Really, I'm baffled, sick of being treated like a stupid blind asshole. Next thing I know, I'm gonna turn on CNN and they'll be trying to tell everybody that Putin time traveled. Wouldn't put it past them, crooked little rats, so easily and spineless, always looking for a snack, searching for the next reputation to tear apart and trash when the views that you have and theirs aren't exact. They feed you bullshit and expect you to eat it, then they read you bullshit and expect you to believe it, like everything that you witnessed isn't for certain or real, and you're just supposed to forget all your personal experiences. Like all the money that you spent, you still have the shit, you didn't really spend any of it, you just imagined it. All the cash that you wasted on behalf of this inflation didn't happen. It's just a figment of your imagination and it's all gone.
To be continued. All right, we'll be getting that one next.
See, look at Samson. Bio to help support. We're all in the same boat.
Yep.
Nice.
Good stuff. Nice. Good stuff from Samson.
Yeah, Samson's always he's always on point. I like it. It was good stuff.
Yeah, it was. He said a lot there, a lot about what we know. I don't know why it does that. You have any more comments on it?
No, it was straight to the point. He said a lot of good stuff. I want to talk about don't talk about politics. Like I said before, there's a time and a place to talk about it. You got to keep talking about it. I saw a cool meme, and I know I'm going to get the numbers mixed up, but it showed a picture of a small single-family house, and it said in 2000, this house cost $105,000. Now it costs $600,000. Also in 2000, a teacher made $70,000 a year. That same teacher now makes $74,000 a year. It's like the amount of, like you were kind of saying, the amount of stuff is going up at such a rapid pace, and then income and the
it doesn't keep up with that.
Not keeping up with the pace of that.
And then the other thing I want to bring up too, a little off topic, but for those of you who like our political commentary, and we try to inject that a little bit into our reactions. I know some of you don't like that, but that's who we are. I saw Schumer, and he was talking about how it's so ridiculous that the Republicans are talking about impeaching Biden because it's all frivolous. If you remember, that was the guy who tried to impeach Trump how many times for stuff that wasn't true? I just find that. We talk about hypocrisy, and the hypocrisy, if you just watch the news for more than 5 minutes, you will see a ton of it.
Yes.
So I just thought I'd bring that up.
What's that I hear? I think I heard your wife saying that we need to wrap it up and get back to moving stuff.
Whatever.
That's what I heard.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you guys for watching. If you'd like to donate, again, link is in the description. We appreciate it. We do love the comments. Keep the comments coming, and you can request us to react to more videos there.
Yes, even if you're just completely wrong, just send a comment anyway.
Yeah, which Cedric will let you know. He responds to those comments.
Yeah, fine to it.
Unless he doesn't, then I will, and then he gets pissed at me.
No, because he doesn't have any. You don't have any tact with people. All right, let's wrap this up. Make sure you like, subscribe, ring that bell, and continue sharing our channel with everyone you know. And like I always say when we do a music reaction, please go to Samson's original video.
Yes,
if you didn't like what we said, or if you just want to support him, get him more likes and stuff, that'd be great. And also throw something in the little Venmo tip jar for us as well. Until next time, are we going to do anything before we go to Tennessee?
No, what we'll probably do, so Cedric and I, this is coming out Thursday, whatever Thursday is tomorrow. Whatever 13th? It is today that you're watching it. 13th, yeah. 13th, yeah. So Cedric and I will be in Tennessee next Tuesday and Thursday. So we will try to come to you live from Tennessee and talk about stuff.
And let us know. We could put a Venmo app while we're going live, and you can put something in the tip jar so we can buy a little Angel's Envy, a little bourbon, a little whiskey.
We'll be drinking a little bourbon and whiskey out there.
All right, go. Until next time, I'm Cedric.
We'll see you later.